everybody, I'm Lorii Abela, your host here at Matchmaker Secrets, where we talk about love, dating, and relationships, and of course, matchmaking. So, time and again, we have talked about divorce in the recent episodes, but it's the first time that we're actually inviting somebody who has been divorced to be a part of the show. And so, our guest tonight is actually Miss Debbie Basan, and she is actually a life and a business coach. So, hello, Debbie. How are you?
Hi, how are you?
Pretty good. So, so maybe you can tell us how did you actually heal yourself, from that situation that you had? Obviously, it's a major issue.
Yes, sure. Of course, it's not a very pleasant experience, but it happened already 16 years ago now. So that time it was. I wasn't really expecting that, of course. Yeah, I thought life is going on and everything is quite good, and I had 3 children, and I was pursuing my career, and life was going on. And then suddenly there was an issue. We actually didn't have much disputes and everything, I think. So it happens.
Okay.
So then. I guess with myself, I was more with my own goals, my career-minded, and maybe that's why I could heal myself going through, pursuing my goals and trying to be more with people around. And that's why actually it happened that I just joined JCI, the Junior Chamber International, their international organization for youth, and we had many people around. We were very active. Yeah, we were very active, and maybe that's why I could escape from that, problems, I would say.
Okay, wow, that's good. So, I didn't know that, the organization was very helpful in that manner. But that's a good answer, though, because,
sure.
you have to divert your attention to, doing something for the other people as well, because, it's also helping other people.
Of course.
But, you have, I couldn't say it's a distraction, but it's a good distraction,
Yes.
helping yourself and then helping other people. That's awesome. So, if you were to give an advice to those people who have undergone divorce, what would they be?
Yes, of course. If it's better to keep the marriage, of course. But if it's really if it's inevitable, to go through a divorce, then of course each case is different, and there is no one formula. Yes, but I would say more in general, it's always be like in peace. Yeah, try to be inner peace, even though many things change, and take it more easily. Try to get it easily, and don't get much attached to somebody. It's also goes back to my religion, of course, because I'm a Buddhist. Yes, and we have those teachings that we don't get attached to anything much, and we try to keep inner peace, whatever is going on outside, and see things more rationally, I would say. Otherwise, of course it's difficult. It's there will be many emotions, many things going through, and it's better to go through these emotions and try to heal yourself, and use many techniques which are offered and which could help individual cases differently, I would say. Yeah.
Oh, wow. I didn't know, you have some, good teachings also in the Buddhism religion that's helping. Because, obviously, that's what we see.
Yes.
I forgot Richard Gere. Richard Gere,
yes.
I think, is the guy who's Buddhist as well.
Yes,
and so, he talks about that, being at peace. And then, that makes sense, though, because, you have to make sure that, you are peaceful at the same time, even though there's a lot of things that have happened, then you can move forward, in a nice note as compared to always being, sad or being bitter about it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Of course, many people would go through divorce differently, but
Yeah.
of course, it's better. Well, try to come up, overcome it. Right?
Yeah. So, was your ex-husband also Buddhist?
Yes.
Okay.
He did.
Okay. That's also helping him, I would imagine. Like, it's just like both of you got the benefit out of the religion.
Yeah.
So, 16 years has been a long time. So, what do you think about dating now? Like, after this divorce.
Yeah, of course, it's been already since then a long time, and my kids were young, and that's why I was kind of not really much getting into serious relationships, I guess. And I was also busy with my work, with my career. But now, since my children are already grown up and they're becoming adults, I might now, to be more open, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, what does your children think about that?
I think they're positive. Yeah, they understand that I deserve it. I deserve a good relationship. And,
okay. So did they actually tell you, Mom, you should start looking for now? I'm not sure how vocal are they.
Yeah, at the moment they didn't really spoke up, but I think I'm sure they would support me.
Okay. Yes. All right. Okay. So now moving forward, what are you looking now for? Someone in a relationship?
Yeah, I would say, again, it's just, mutual understanding. Yeah. Mm-hmm. More adult relationship, I would say. Yeah. And then it's not like we were young, with many emotions and maybe too much. Sometimes people have respect. Yeah, respect of the people's privacy and their own dreams and fulfilling. I think everything should be done, especially at my age.
You're just 25, right? Okay. So what age did you get married?
I was actually 24.
Okay,
that wasn't too young.
No, I would imagine in Mongolia people marry early, right?
Yeah, it depends now. Yeah.
Okay, all right. And so, so what do you think about meeting someone of different nationality? Because the ex was from Mongolia. What do you think? I have no idea. Maybe an American or maybe a Canadian or the Mexican, because they're the ones who are nearby. That's the reason why I'm just mentioning these nationalities.
Sure. Yes. Yeah. Now world is becoming kind of very close to each other, and especially with my experiences. With even at work and in business and in international organizations, I had relationships. I mean, meeting people, working with people of different nationalities, and it could be even easier for me to get along with people from different countries, from different cultures. Yeah, mm-hmm. So I think it should be good. I mean, I wouldn't be very much hesitating, because, of course, knowing the language, it will help a lot to understand each other. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What do you think about Russian men? Just curious, because you speak Russian, so you can easily speak to them.
Yeah. Well, of course, as I said, if we can communicate, and that's makes it a lot easier. So. Who knows?
Okay, all right. And then you were originally from Mongolia, but I'm just wondering, are there a lot of mixed marriages in Mongolia? People married another person from another country?
But I mean, it's kind of since 1990s, as I mentioned, we were more open to the world, and after the socialism collapse, and many people who had traveled different countries, and after that there were more international marriages developing, I would say.
Are your parents still alive?
No.
Okay, I'm just wondering if
Sure,
what
sure.
will they say? Because from Asian culture, like, you know, they usually have a say, like who's going to be your next, you know, supposed to be. Like,
sure,
I was wondering, like, you know, if they could have had any comment about that.
Yeah. But I would say in Mongolia, even parents, elderly people are quite open. We're not very much like strict to such things, I would say.
Okay. And then, like, you told me that you have, like, adult children now. So, like, you know, what do you think about, like, you know, them marrying? Like, you know, are you going to be, like, you know, in between the relationship? Like, I have no idea how you're going to be.
I'm not trying to. Actually, my second son now has a girlfriend who's come from Poland.
Oh my God!
Yeah, she's Polish, and they met since they were in high school. But now, since then, they're spending already like 4 years together. So
okay.
I try to tell my children, just be happy. You know?
Okay.
Yeah, just be happy and be in the moment, and don't, you know, too much think of the society, of people, what people gonna say or something like that, you know, and but of course better to be away from toxic relationships.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So be like genuine in any relationship.
Okay. All right.
Try to be, yeah.
Yeah, like, you know, those are good things because, like, you know, coming from, you know, a divorced parent, so that's the reason why I ask you, like, you know, how are you going to be, you know, for the relationship with your children. So, like, obviously you have more wisdom because, like, you know, you've gone to a situation wherein something didn't work out, and then, like, you know, maybe you have more things to share to your children, like, you know, what are the, you know, things that they actually can implement so that they can have a better relationship.
Yeah.
Okay. So, do you have any final advice for those people who are still single?
I would say it depends. Some people just happy themselves, so enjoy it yourself. So you don't have to be with somebody. It's like, again, you don't have to think about others, what others think about you. So it's always just try to be genuine and just try to find what you exactly think. You know, you don't think from your head, think from your heart. So what exactly your heart is willing, you know, to find out that thing. Why?
Okay.
That why. Why you, if you want to be in a relationship, why you gonna be in a relationship? Yeah. So that's very important.
Okay. All right. So I hope that, you know, that will be valuable because, like, you know, you have to remember, like, there are a lot of American audience as well. So maybe they have the different concept, but, you know, you probably can have a better idea which one will work for you. But, you know, it's always nice to hear some other perspective, like, you know, somebody from Buddhist religion or, like, you know, somebody from Asia or, like, you know, as much as possible, try to make yourself open to different ideas so that, you know, you'll have more successful relationship because, like, you know, you are the best judge for your own situation. But anyway, thank you so much. Like, you know, everything has been helpful. And then, like, for those people who are watching us, if you are an expert on love, dating, and relationships, we want to have you over here so you can give back and share your experience and knowledge. And if you are single and wondering how to navigate love, we want to also have you over here. And let's talk about how can we make the process much more faster and efficient for you. So thank you so much, and I'll see you soon. You take care. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.